Sergio C. writes, enjoy the show. My question is, will we ever see a Magnum P.I. movie? There were talks of one around 5 years ago, then it went away. I would really like to see one, having been a big fan of the show, and who would you pick to play him? As for me, I would pick Luke Evans. Just make his mustache thicker.
I'm a huge fan of Luke Evans, massive fan, but Luke Evans cannot play Magnum P.I. I mean, Magnum P.I., if you want to go with the spirit of it, Magnum P.I. is a much taller dude than Luke is. Luke's not the tallest guy in the world, whatever, not a big deal. But yeah, about 5, 6, 7 years ago, there was talk about it. George Clooney was actually rumored for a long time to play Magnum P.I., which at the time, 7 years ago, would have been pretty cool. He might be a little too old to play the role now. That would have been neat. Look, in an age where studios are really big on finding nice, established, name-recognizable properties, the mustache is a great dude.
Yeah.
Magnum P.I. is a great thing to go, and of course you got to find a way to get Selleck a cameo in it.
Look at that Selleck.
Yeah.
Look at Selleck.
I love that Selleck.
There he is.
But now most of you probably know this. Interesting piece of trivia about Magnum P.I. Tom Selleck was originally cast to play Indiana Jones. Tom Selleck,
I think he would have been
it
great.
wasn't just in talks, it was done deal. He was going to play Indiana Jones. But then, as it turns out, the TV network had him under contract, and they decided to move forward with this Magnum P.I. show. Tom Selleck had to go do that, so George Lucas went with somebody who knew, and Harrison Ford, and history was made. And it worked out great for both of them. Anyway, how would you guys see could you see a Magnum P.I. series? And if so,
Yes.
who could you see playing him?
That's a tough question on the top of my head, but because I mean Tom Selleck, just look at that. He was so great, and you know it really takes a lot to rock a stash like that, and Magnum P.I. needs a stash like that. But yeah, I really would love to see it. I mean, the story lends itself so well to reboot it for this generation. But at the top of my head, it's kind of hard to just pull a name. I mean, I think of older actors like Sam Elliott, and like in his class, that would be great. But it takes me a minute to think of someone in our generation.
I'd say like Seth Rogen or Jack Black.
Oh, gosh.
Just rock that stash, maybe, or throw in the, everybody always loves to say Benedict Cumberbatch or
yeah,
Michael
for
Fassbender.
everything.
Why don't you throw them into the mix, blend it, and then you might come up with some other actor who I don't know.
Maybe Timothy Olyphant. Maybe
That's
Timothy
not a bad
Olyphant.
one.
That's actually not
That's-
a bad name
Yeah,
for that.
I actually could see that.
I like that.
That's good.
And of course, for TC, you got to get Terry Crews.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
always.
TC.
Throw him in anything. I'm in.
Perfect.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.